I think this is the one pro thing I like about having two switches. When it comes to games like this, we can basically just bounce off currencies from one another. Kids, let's level it here. If you're the type of person who comes into my store, picks up a food, whether it be a candy bar, a packet of crisps, or anything like that, and then decide to open that product and start eating it while you're doing your shopping, and then coming up to the register with either half an eaten packet of, well, food or an empty wrapper, then you are a dick. Generally, you are a dick. Why do I say that? Well, the workday was quite small, quiet, because everyone is starting to learn stay the fuck home. But, the people that come to the store, fair enough. And I had a family that came in which basically one person came up to pay for their product. But while waiting in line, he had a pack of Pringles, which he decided to pop the lid, open it up, and start eating away while waiting to be served. And then he gave me the half-open bottle of Pringles and scanning this, that and the other. Now, that is kind of considered rude in my books. That is one. The second one being that the lady came up next, who was part of the family, the mother. And her teenage daughter, while we were doing the whole, this is how much it is, decided to go into the ice cream freezer, pick out an ice cream sandwich, tear it open, and start chomping away at it before coming to my desk holding this chocolate bar, or this ice cream bar, straight at me like this and saying, "Oh, I also want to get this, mummy." And she did say, and I quote, "I want to get this, mummy." Trying to hand me a half-eaten chocolate bar where most of it is now down on the wrapper, and just trying to hand it to me so I scan it in. No. I said, no, that's okay. I got the numbers here. I could just punch it in. Because I'll tell you something now. When we have a pandemic like this, there is more risk to catching something via a product that has been in your mouth than it has when you have, touched something else. Do not do that in the fucking store. Managed to punch the numbers in, but as soon as they left, I had hand sanitizer under my desk. I pounded my hands with that stuff. I even went into the back and just basically, well, first I went straight into the back and hot water, soap and water, and scrubbed my hands like very hard. And then I put hand sanitizer on. I double dosed on it because I felt totally disgusted to the fact that someone would think, "Scan this for me. I've half eaten it. It's been in my mouth." During a pandemic. That is not fucking wise. That is rude to begin with. To eat or start eating something in which you have not paid for yet and has not been rung up. That is the rudest thing ever. Two, in this case where, again, we have this pandemic going along, it could be spread. You could be spreading the disease onto someone else. And there's a high chance that you're doing it because you've stuffed half the fucking ice cream bar into your fucking big gob. Do not do that in my store or anywhere whatsoever. It is not wise. It is not funny. And in this day and age, it is not fucking safe. That pissed me off most of the day. And I told my manager, I'm like, something needs to be done. Because it's basically getting to a point now where we have to tell these people who are either like maybe younger than us, or even I've seen some people do it when they're older than us, thinking, oh, it's all safe and stuff. No, it's not. what's going on right now is not wise. I mean, in this county alone, we had news that there has been at least one case of it that has gotten into this county. Do not do that. It is not wise. Disgusting and wrong and rude. Don't do it. It actually does give me a fucking headache that I can go into retail and after this week, honestly, after this week, even when I walked into the store, I saw that majority of the reps and my managers just looked completely fucking wiped out because we're trying to hold ourselves together. Our store has been considered and registered as an essential store, so we are open. And in that time while we are open, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do our very best to assist you, the customers, as much as possible. But in order for us to do that, you need to understand from our side how we are trying to deal things. Bulk buying is a no-no because we only got enough supplies on 1 week to give out to a majority of customers within that said week. Coming in on the first day we have the delivery and buying out everything is not helping. Essentials need to fucking stay the same. Do not bulk buy. It is not wise. Treat it like any other week that you would normally do with your shopping. It helps out. It really does. And especially when there's toilet paper and hand sanitizer shortage. Just buying it on day one as soon as the delivery comes in is not helping the other customers or the community. There are other people out there that need the toilet paper. There are elderly out there that need the hand sanitizer and the soap. Bulk buying is not helping out whatsoever. Okay? The second one being, right now, there is a bag shortage until we get more in. And you should know this by now, guys. March 1st was when the plastic bags went out of place. We have seen a shortage right now because of this pandemic, that there is now a shortage in the bags. And I don't know if we're going to get another delivery in. So what do? Bring your own bags. I know it's a hard thing to do when you say, oh, I've left them in the car. That's fair enough. You have the right to go out to your car. You can leave your stuff with me. We'll have another rep as well, helping out with cashing out with other customers. You can go out to your car, pick up your bags, come back in. We continue the process. Or you can take the cart after we cashed out. You can use that cart to push your groceries out to your car, bag them in your car, and then take the cart back to the store. We won't get upset by it. As long as you bring the cart back, we will be happy there. You know? Help us to help you. That is where we're going with that. And it's quite annoying now because, again, I see a lot of places in which are still getting, testy from customers thinking, you should have been prepared, you should have had this, you should have had that. Why aren't you well prepared for this stuff? This came out of total left fucking field. We were not prepared for this at all. If we were prepared for this, we would have had everything in place by 2 weeks ago. But we did not. It came just like that. And it's been a nightmare ever since. So please, once again, treat your reps, your food service attendees, and as well your nurses and doctors with the highmost respect, because we are really pulling our weight around and we are seeing the repercussions because we are now burnt out, we are tired, and yet we're still getting nothing really. We don't see much of pay raises, we don't see much of paid sick leaves or anything like that. We're helping you guys out, out of our own benefit. And it's a nightmare. It really is. I'm hearing stories of other stores in which are getting either a $2 pay raise. I see one store in which for full-time employees they are getting $300, while their part-time gets $150. Where I work, no benefits. Nothing. But I'll still go in. I will help out the customers. I will help you guys out as much as I can until I get to a point where I will have to step down and say, I can't do this. It has wrecked me. But until then, you gotta show the respect, guys. Help us to help you. That's all I ask. Anyway, I know it's another one of those nights where it's now coming up to midnight, so I'm going to call it a night. Try my best to just relax. I got the next 3 days off. I am going to mentally decharge myself, de-vent myself, and just not do anything. I'm not even going to step outside this house, except for getting mail. But that's it. But thank you guys for watching today's little video. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and if you have, as always, don't forget, hit that like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand spanking new day. Hopefully it'll be a start of a 3-day de-venting. Well, 3-day vent. Why am I saying de-venting? I don't know. But it'll be 3 days off where I'm going to vent all of this negativity so I can be ready for Thursday to go back in and deal with the same thing again. But until then, take it easy, guys. I love you lots. No stop.